gentlemen, I'm Joseph Novic, Senior Trading Manager in GDM. Today's session outlook, we're also going to talk a little bit about the US dollar. As we saw, it actually limped off its multi-month lows, as of course that was against major peers on Tuesday. And that was from the cooling down of the Trump trade, which is by the opinion of course, most traders and investors, it's now gone. However, the greenback take a little bit of beating on the previous session as markets were not convinced that U.S. president could actually boost spending significantly, which of course is diminishing at this case by the failure of his health care bill. What we're looking at as fundamental side of the market today is very important. We're looking at some speeches from the Fed Chair Janet Yellen. Probably she's going to give some hints on the next potential rate hike. Also, several other Federal Reserve officials' speeches. Also, we're looking at the consumer confidence. And, of course, a very important 52-week bill auction, which is, of course, also, as I mentioned, very important for the strength of the economy, and of course it's some kind of an indicator among traders and investors to pinpoint the next potential dollar direction. Let's have a look at the charts here to see what exactly the markets have been brewing for us since the beginning of the week. Looking at the euro-dollar versus euro-dollar charts, it was it had extended above the 1.09 area, where, of course, we have achieved our first objective. In yesterday's trading, the market, the exchange rate between the euro versus the dollar is standing above the 50 exponential moving average. So that's the one confirmation that the upside could continue today as well. Right now is a little bit downwards, as to mostly a retracement from yesterday's gains, and of course on some profit taking, as we see that the euro risen to the highest level since November. Right now, also British pound versus the dollar also achieved first objective. It just peaked above the 1.26 area. Also standing on the bullish side of the market, the 50 exponential moving average is still intact. We're looking at a morning star developing, which is a continuation pattern on the chart here. So we're looking at a continuous upside with a confirmation above the 1.26 area. Dollar-yen pair, however, have stalled a little bit as the dollar retreated from the 4-month low areas. During the Asian session, we're looking at a sideways direction, several attempts to the upside to break above the 50 exponential moving average. Of course, that was expected as the dollar had declined significantly in the past few days. Gold prices have also retreated to 1253 at the moment, also tried to break below the 50 exponential moving average. That is on the retreat of the US dollar, mostly also on a profit taking after it extended its upside in the previous session above the 1260 key resistance area. Of course, it's aiming for the next one of 1266. That remains to be seen. Should, of course, the 50 exponential or also key support at 1252 remains intact. Crude oil prices have also remained to the sidelines, basically on the lack of a major announcements out of the OPEC and non-OPEC producers. Right now is above the 50 exponential moving average. It's expected to hover between the 200 and the 50 exponential moving average channel in the sideways direction. Nothing major there. Of course, today we're expecting to see some weekly bulletin from the American Petroleum Institute. That's coming out in about 12 and a half hours, or at 8:30 p.m. tonight in the U.S. session, to see what exactly the American Petroleum Institute is delivering as a monthly bulletin, to see what exactly would be the next potential direction of crude oil prices, to, of course, to give a recommendation on what we would be trading for the rest of the week. Right now, of course, we're sticking with the euro dollar. The British pound versus the dollar. Also, we're sticking with gold, and also just going to keep an eye on the dollar-yen pair as to whether it's going to continue to the downside. So most of our 5 instruments that we're focusing on, excluding one, which is crude oil, will be traded today. That's all about today. Of course, I'm going to keep you up to date again tomorrow with our next session outlook. And of course, please like or subscribe. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.